So here we are, Colton. We're in Bonita Springs, and this is another demolition. This is a small trailer we're doing over in a neighborhood that's right off the Imperial River. It's actually several miles. It's probably 4 or 5 miles from the ocean, and it's still got flooding from IAN. The Imperial River is about probably a football field away from this. So again, this is another Hurricane IAN casualty, basically from the water getting up in it. It probably only got 2 or 3 feet of water at the most in here. But, you know, Hurricane IAN came in September 28, 2022, and it packed a wallop. It came very slow and pushed the water up onto Fort Myers Beach, and as far inland as this. This is, geez, this has got to be 6 miles away from the ocean. So here's Colton, and what he's doing right now is, if you notice, he's pushing everything inside, trying to get everything to stay together long enough to switch around and get it over into the trailer so we don't have a huge mess to clean up after we're done. The biggest reason you want to keep your debris filled tight is when you go to clean up after you're done, you're cleaning up with an excavator. So every time you grab stuff that's on the ground, you end up getting a bunch of dirt. So in a situation like this, so what he's going to do is he's going to tear this mobile home down, and he's going to do his best not to mess with the frame or the subfloor. That way he has a good surface to work on, and he keeps the debris from getting mixed in so much with the dirt. So this particular mobile home park, we tore down probably 10 mobile homes over the years, and this is ginormous. It is very big. So the C&D companies, they don't want the mattresses, they don't want the cushions. They'll tolerate lots of types of furniture, especially if it's wood or wood-like. For example, a couch, once you take the cushions off of a couch, it's basically some wood and some fabric. So this is our roll-off truck. That's a 30-yard dumpster there. So it should take probably 2 of these. This particular person, whoever we tore this down for, they didn't bother taking anything out of it. So it's really being torn down with most everything inside of the unit. A lot of these teardowns right now, you know, everybody intended to fix them up, and not when we're dealing with trailers or mobile homes. But most of the houses that we're tearing down, there was so much. A lot of times the household stuff's all gone because they were hopeful that they could rebuild. And then once they went to the county and started talking to them, and the 50% rule comes into play, a lot of people, it's just too difficult to rebuild, and it's too many unknowns. So fortunately in Florida, for most of the people here, with or without the house, the lot is typically worth as much as the house, at least when you're within, say, 4 or 5 miles of the ocean. So this mobile home it's a pretty tiny one. We'll get this done in a day. I have one of my guys is on the way. He's going to start spraying this while we're doing it. There's too much dust. One of the residents had made a complaint. They called our office. So that's all aluminum. In a perfect world, we would be over here scrapping that out. We're just too busy right now. We don't have the time to do it. The sheet metal aluminum is like 23 cents a pound. You could take all of that metal and it wouldn't be 150 or 200 or 300 pounds. It doesn't weigh much. So again, as you notice, what Colton's doing is he's pushing everything into the envelope. Again, trying to keep the debris field as small as possible, which creates a lot less work when you're getting finished. If you notice, he's working around that street sign there, and Colton is very controlled in what he does, and he's very methodical, and it would shock me if he actually ends up bumping into that sign, even though he's going over it just about with every piece of debris. He's going right over the sign. If you notice out on the street, he's making very little bit of debris out on the street as well. These mobile homes are everywhere in Florida, and this one here was a really small one, and they built on a room addition. It's a very large park. It's very nice. It's only about 5 miles from the beach, and it's real close to all the shopping and everything that you would want to do. 75 is pretty close here. Airport's not too far away, and that's pretty much it. So he's using our 308 Cat. It's a brand new machine this year, and it just does a nice job. It's good to use machines like this in these situations because they don't weigh as much. If we brought our bigger machine, which weighs, 55,000 pounds plus the $10,000 wrecking ball we keep with it all the time, it could mess up the surface of the asphalt there. If you look in the background, you see we've drawn a crowd, and especially when Colton's doing stuff, the way he works everything, he's just very good at this. He's been doing it since he was a kid. So you got, whether 10, 15 people over there watching him. So I'm not going to talk through this whole thing. I just wanted to just kind of explain what's going on and just give you some backstory on this particular situation. So this owner decided not to rebuild, so they're going to buy something and put it in here. A lot of people abandon them after these storms, and then the parks have it torn down. I'm not sure which scenario it is here. So we appreciate you. We hope you will subscribe. Hope you enjoy watching our videos, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.
you.